and welcome to episode 2 of The Wedding Suite.
So I can't believe I feel like we're moments away from the royal wedding, which is the talk of everything I can see. It's moments away from the wedding of the century. But not everyone is wedding royalty, and we know that those guys have pomp and circumstance and full military, full formal regalia with everything that they're doing, especially for the ceremony. What have you seen the trends of making a ceremony interesting for sort of the more common everyday bride?
Well, you are right. They have the huge choirs, they have the military fanfare. We've seen it all, just not all under one roof. So what we're more used to seeing is a 12-piece like bagpipe.
12-piece?
Processional. Before the bride's coming down the aisle, you have that right in front of her. Big impact. We've had grooms that have gone over and picked up guitars and just started singing away without the bride even knowing. And then we've had those military exits where maybe the groom is in the Marines and they draw their swords and the bride and groom run through it. So lots of cool things, just not all under one roof.
Are you seeing flash mobs? Are those becoming a trend in that ceremony, everyone breaking out into dance?
People try. People try.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Ixnay on the flash mob.
Right.
Got it.
You got to find the perfect bride and groom for that.
Right.
They both have to have the big personality in order to do that. It's great on YouTube for the one couple, not every couple
for
has
everybody.
it. Right.
So don't plan a flash mob per se.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
So some of the other things that I've read about for this big royal wedding coming up are some of the design elements like trees lining the aisleway and a secret bridal bouquet that no one knows about and some of those things. Can you tell me what you know about what's going on in that world or how that relates to brides today?
Absolutely. I know that the trees, they actually cut down from their very own gardens. I don't know if they were cut down or they pull these things out of the ground, but they're definitely potted in the actual ceremony area. Going down the aisle, which is a look that we've seen before, but not every bride has seen it. And every single bride that's going to be getting married is going to be watching the TV to find out what they're doing. And that's going to be the hot new look for the season.
And is it realistic to think that you can get trees for your aisle?
Oh, absolutely. And it's an amazing look. But it's definitely something we'll have to go over to determine what space you can actually use that in, because they're in a huge cathedral. Not every bride's in a huge cathedral. Her bouquet is amazing because she is a very emotional person, so she likes to have very sentimental things. So her flowers, she likes to go by the names and the meanings of those flowers, and that's how she actually built her bouquet, which I think the meanings of flowers and the names and the purpose behind them are going to become huge also. So I definitely have to polish up on those skills.
What sentimental other trends are you seeing in the world of bouquets?
In the world of bouquets, one that's really sweet is if you have a grandmother or someone that is close to you that collects jewelry pieces. We've made brooch bouquets.
Ooh, where the whole bouquet is made out of
the whole thing.
brooches?
So before people used to use a brooch just maybe on the wrap, but now they're actually doing the whole entire bouquet to get that antique look and really make something that's very sentimental to the bride and groom.
I like a lot. So one of the other things that I read about the big royal wedding is that there's going to be no beer at the reception because that's not an appropriate drink either for the queen or in front of the queen. What do you make of that?
Oh dear. Well, I'm a big beer girl.
Okay.
I don't drink a lot of it, but I do like the taste of it.
Okay.
So I think they're just going with champagne and wine for this one.
Now, is that popular? Does that translate to weddings that you've done out here?
Not as much.
No,
people want to
we like our beer.
Right. We like our beer. Usually here you would see a beer and wine bar with some champagne if people are trying to cut costs on the bar. But traditionally, you're going to have at least one kind of beer because a lot of men drink beer, and then a little handful of women that really, really love the beer also. So, I don't know. I know that there's a lot of pubs in England, so I don't know how the guys are going to feel about that one.
So perhaps the commoners who are going to be celebrating concurrently with the ceremony will be at the English pubs, beering it up.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
They'll take care of the beer sales for the day.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Good to know. What other alternatives do you see going on in the world of reception drinks?
In this sort of circumstance, I would definitely recommend that they do a signature drink, maybe like a royal teeny. nobody really knows the exact colors that they're going for, but we could match it to a color. Say if it's a cranberry martini or maybe a pineapple martini if they're going to try to keep more neutral, but you can definitely customize a signature drink to match the rest of your wedding.
Oh, cute. So do you ever make up like little names to go with it? Like would you have a Jessica-tini for your wedding?
Oh,
per se?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cute.
We had the Perugia, berry and Perugia mix. So we had the Perugia, which was a lot of fun.
Very cute.
That's it for today. Be sure to join in next time for episode 3 where we do the royal recap here at the Wedding Scene.